Hi guys, I think I'm live. I'm not sure. I'm changing participant moderation. So, coffee, knitting, LA. Oop, I didn't mean to close that. LA Police Commission meeting today. Going to try to get in, see if they call on me for once. Well, they have once before. See if I can get in again. So I was bad yesterday. I told myself to motivate myself out the door that I could get some new yarn because I need more yarn for this sweater. Hey, Monica. I was bad yesterday. I told myself, because I needed to get out to get more yarn and I had to run a few errands, that if I run the errands and go for a swim, I deserve the yarn. So I went out. But I bought the yarn first because I didn't want to go into the yarn shop in a wet bathing suit. So I did my errands, I bought the yarn, and then did not go out for my swim. But I did get some really pretty yarn, Monica. I got another ball of the Malabrigo Paris Night, Malabrigo Rios, Paris Night. And then I bought this one. Ooh, so pretty. It's called Lotus. It's also Malabrigo Worsted Superwash Merino. Malabrigo Rios. Apparently I had picked up a couple of balls of worsted, but most of the stuff I bought, Monica, was all the Malabrigo Rios. Just the one tag I looked at was the worsted, and it's expensive. $19 for a skein. These people better be worth it. So I've gotten quite a ways on my sweater, Monica. Anyway, I'll show you guys what I do. First thing I do is I go into YouTube, subscriptions. I go to Amy M. Go to her channel, go to her posts. Read her posts, guys. She's a powerful advocate, especially for children. And then I find her post about the police commissioners meeting. I click on agenda. I read that, which I've already done. I've already read it. I mean, I don't really read it. I scan it. Here's the agenda's items. They're all things I really don't have anything to speak to. A holiday party, home garaging authorities, cadet program, FBI program, and vehicle storage for detained individuals. So I can't really speak on any of those, so I'm not going to try today to do agenda items. And then I go back to YouTube. I click on her Zoom link and it'll pop up, do you want to open your Zoom if you have a Zoom app? And I do, so it does. But I've already done it. Hey, Joe. Don't have anyone in your chats talking about that guy or discuss it. Not worth it. I know. I saw that post. I commented on it just to make sure she knew I saw it. It's fascinating, isn't it? So, where was I? Oh, so then in the Zoom, I'm still waiting for the meeting to begin, but I want to be there right away early because it's really hard to get into this call. So the second you have availability to put your hand up, you want to do that. So I'm just in limbo right now and holding pattern, waiting for them to actually start the meeting. Yeah, I should put that on my blocked list. I don't think I can do that while streaming. but I should do that. Yeah, that's smart. That's good. I'm glad Nora's staying safe. As if she needs more bullshit, you know? Amazing woman has been through enough. Just drinking my coffee. Yeah, I did get out. I didn't go roller skating though, Monica. I got out Sunday. I wanted to try to force myself to roller skate, but heard about it over the weekend, so we were already on top of it. That's great, Joe. I'm glad someone's paying attention to shit, because I haven't been. So you guys keep me informed. Amy does my homework for me so often, and now Joe's looking out for me too, and Nora, so that's great. Anyway, I didn't get out roller skating, but I told myself I needed to at least get out. So I went out and did a sunset stream on Sunday. And then yesterday I ran some errands, went to the beach and just sat there and cried. So that was fun. I thought, well, I'll just go to a different beach, maybe, instead of going to the same beach. So I went to OB. And I couldn't find parking. I finally found parking. Well, where was the parking? It was like right in front of the restaurant where we ate lunch. And I just cried. I didn't want to get out and go swimming, I think, more than anything. I just didn't want to. I just didn't have any motivation to. So I sat in my car for a long time, and then I finally called Cricket. I called Cricket and talked to him until I wasn't crying. And then just ended up going home. So I'm still pathetic. Still pathetic, but I'm doing better. I went for my walk this morning, and I have all intentions of getting my fat ass back out there because I got to get my routine started up. It's hard to start back up after a vacation and after things change, but I need to get back out there. I miss the movement. I miss the water. I'm starting to feel pudgy because I haven't been working out in 2 weeks. So I need to get back out. But I did get lovely yarn. This is so pretty. It's better when it's still in a skein. You can see it better, but it's really pretty. It's called Lotus. Where is it? Lotus. And then the other one that I love, I have in front of me too, because I bought another ball of that just to make sure I had enough, and I can always do a different project with it. And that's Paris Night. And it's still waiting for webinar to begin, so I'm gonna start knitting. I started wearing a glove while I do it. This one has a textile pad, so you can still use your smartphone. These are driving gloves. I know, Monica, it's beautiful. I love it. And it goes so nicely with all the other yarns I used. And then the blue. I just thought it fits in so nicely. I wasn't going to go with a purple. I thought, it's too contrived, too trite, too obvious of a choice. It's beautiful though. And then I tried it with a mint green. I tried with like a burnt orange. These were all colors I was considering that I thought would be nice. I tried it with a different blue, and this one just really spoke to me. It was just so pretty, and it's not like a bluey purple. It's more like a eggplanty, rusty sort of, well, not eggplant, more of a Squirrel wine kind of a burgundy sort of purple, more than a bluey purple, and I just really liked it with both the dark and the pink. So that's what I ended up with. I treated myself to yarn I really can't afford to be buying. But I'm going to remake a hat for my guy, and he really loved the Paris Night, the blue. Hey, Big Chief. And so I thought, well, I need more of that for the sweater. Turned out you were right, Monica. especially since I took out the green I was considering. But I took out the green because it's not variegated like these others, and I just thought it seemed out of character. It stood out too much as other. So I decided not to use this as lettuce, also Malabrigo Rios. I decided not to use that or the teal, also solid, also just stood out as other too much. If I used both of those, it would probably work fine. So I didn't really have to go out and buy new yarn, but you know, this is so pretty. So I bought new yarn. Hey, Peter. I did. I didn't respond to it because the way it was worded, it was addressed to Ganja Girl. So I didn't know what to contribute. It was like I was CC'd on it. So I didn't respond to it, but I did get it. The tag fell out. Anyway, I'm wearing the glove because, let me show you, I got a bruise on my finger. I don't know if you guys can see it. See that dark spot there? I have a bruise on my finger from constantly pushing in the needle. Look how small and sharp these needles are. They are super tiny and very sharp. I mean, it's like pushing a skewer constantly, but the pointy end. Which I love that they're that sharp. That makes it really easy, especially for color work, to pick up stitches. But over time, it really bruised my finger. So now I'm wearing these gloves. And I really should wear one on this hand too, because where I've been drawing the yarn over my finger, because I've been doing so much knitting, I have like a wool burn, you know, like a rug rash sort of situation going on. And my nails are still dyed blue a little bit, but it did come out of my fingers at least. And I've scrubbed my nails, but I still have some dye in the nails. But it makes sense that dye is meant to latch onto organic matter, and my nails fit that perfectly. All right. I know the gloves are silly, guys. Trying to untangle this. I have to divide now for the sleeves. Let me show you what I have right now. Is this the back or the front? That's the back. This is the collar. Ignore these, they'll get woven in. It's the collar, which is too small, guys. I should have made it bigger. So I'm thinking of steeking it just right here, which for the rest of you that don't knit, steeking means just cutting it. I'm just gonna cut it down, sew over it, stitch over it, and then it'll all felt together. It's not gonna unravel. I know the fear is it's all going to unravel, but it's not. So this is the front. I got sleeves. This is the sleeves section. And this is the other sleeves section. And this is the front yoke. And I'm gone way down. It's going to be a baggy sweater. This is my pretty colors. I didn't do any color work this time. One, it takes a lot of thought and planning to get it to work with this constant increase, and my brain was exhausted. It could have been easily done, I'm sure, if I gave it 5 minutes, but I decided there's so much going on with this. This is just one yarn here, and the colors change that much. It's so variegated that I thought it has enough wow factor on its own without making it more complicated and putting in color work. So I'm just putting in a few stripes here and there. And so that was this, which is called Arape. And I only have this much left, which is just enough to do a couple more little stripes if when I need to at the bottom. And so now I've moved on to this one, which is Rosalinda. But right now, what I'm doing is I have to divide off the sleeves. So then I will knit the sleeves section and the body section separately from now on, instead of as one big piece. And I'm really shocked. The meeting starts in 6 minutes and it still says webinar will begin soon. Jeez. I try to sign in as early as possible so I can get my hand up as early as possible so that maybe I have a fighting chance of being called on, but there's literally less than 6 minutes before the meeting starts and they haven't opened up the platform yet. Ridiculous. It's supposed to start at 9:30. We're 5 minutes till 9:30 now. Cricket's here. Hey, Cricket. Hey, Kakan. Sorry, I'm not reading chat. I can't see it. I have to have the phone really close to my face when I do this sort of arrangement. And because of that, I really can't read the chat. I'm really farsighted. And I have my reading glasses on. It's just that's how close to my face you guys are. I didn't do it on StreamYard this time, Monica, so you won't be able to join. But when I do the meetings on StreamYard, it creates an echo. And I'm here for these streams for the calls, not the knitting. So yeah, I talk about knitting while I'm waiting for the calls, but I think it's better if we either do a separate stream if we want to just chat and knit, or just wait till Saturday. I don't know. Or you can, knit at home along with me. But yeah, if you want to afterwards, we could always do something. Although I'm going to try to get my fat ass out and swimming. I need to get a workout in so I don't feel so schlubby. It'll be better for my mental state too, of course. Geez, when are they starting this meeting? They usually open it up so that you can sign in and raise your hand. It's less than 4 minutes. I guess they do it on the dot for this one. No wonder. I thought before I just missed it because I signed in before or last time this early too. It's really frustrating though when you sign in at, like 8:50. And then the meeting doesn't start till 9:30. And then you've got 2 hours of listening to other people talk, 2 hours sometimes of presentations and bullshit. And all told, you're in it for like 3 hours. And then you don't even get called on. That's my normal experience with doing this. So I'm hoping today, knock on wood, is not the usual. That's why I tried to get on really early. But yeah, you're really lucky if you get called on. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people pissed off at the LAPD that have a piece of their mind to give them and have something to say. So there's a lot more competition to get on. I don't know how people like Streets and Audit always seem to make it in, but I think partly because they recognize the names too. I mean, they're just signing in like the rest of us, but they get called on almost every time, and I've been called on once. Yeah, they wait until the last minute. I like when they open it up a little early, so you can get in early, put your hand up, and then just wait to be called on. So yeah, I gotta divide out for the sleeves now and do the cable cast on so I could knit the underarm section. I want the sweater pretty baggy and not tight around the chest. So I'm going to cast on 20 stitches, pick people arbitrarily. I don't know, I call in every freaking week practically, and I've been called on once. Streets gets called on every time, so I'm like, okay, he must be signing on really early. So I've done that a few times, and it's made no difference at all. And it's 9:29. The meeting starts in a minute, so you have to like get in and quickly push that button. I guess that's the key. Just like be on alert for the second it opens up, because I think it's first come, first serve. And they're just quick on the button because they know what it's like. I don't know. Audits live at the police commission? Well, maybe I should hop off and we just all go over there. Because live is better than this bullshit. I'm just knitting anyways. But at least I got to show you my process of what I do. I'll sign in first. Oh, it's starting.
Recording in progress.
Raise hand. Okay. All right, guys, let's get off and go watch Audit stream. Bye, guys. Have a great day. I got to show you my process. I got to show you my yarn. I'm just going to be sitting here knitting, doing the LA Police Commission. See you later. Bye.